Within Roblox, there are some players who suffered quite a bit and have very sad stories behind them, like the one I'm going to tell you today, as a poor girl named Anna was almost seriously harmed by her mother. And well, people, all of this begins in the year 2014, a year where Roblox was growing a lot and more players were joining. And that is where a girl named Anna, only 9 years old, enters to play. She really liked role-playing games, like school games within Roblox where you can change your character without the need for Robux. We've all played those games, right? Anna on Roblox was a pretty normal girl for the era. Honestly, nothing seemed strange, but the problem started in her real life. The device Anna played on was an iPad, which in its time was not cheap. That is to say, Anna's parents were in a good economic situation, and Anna was very happy because they could buy her almost everything she wanted. But Anna's life started to change. Right when she was starting to play Roblox, around the year 2014, her father was fired from his job. At first, this wasn't so serious because they had some savings, and even though some time passed before her father got a new job, he did. But they could no longer buy Anna as many things as she wanted until they recovered economically. Time passed and things started to get worse. The new job where the father was didn't provide as much money as they thought, and they started selling things. They even wanted to sell Anna's iPad, but she wouldn't let them. She didn't want them to take away her iPad, where she played Roblox daily. Anna's parents got very angry with her, but they decided to listen to her. Anna's family was getting worse and worse as something horrible happened. Anna's father was unfaithful to his wife, Anna's mother, and he left the house, leaving Anna and her mother alone. Anna's mother didn't have a job, but she had to get one because Anna's father was no longer there. Because of this, Anna's mother was very stressed and quite sad since her husband had abandoned her. Anna's mother was increasingly stressed because she had to do a lot of work, and when she got home, she had to clean it herself. Although Anna did help her when she could, she was only 9 years old and couldn't do much. So, since the mother spent her time very stressed, one day after work, Anna's mother arrived home, and Anna hadn't cleaned some things she had asked for. Anna had stayed all afternoon playing Roblox on the iPad. Anna's mother was furious, and for the first time, decided to punish Anna very harshly. All the stress Anna's mother had accumulated, she took it out on her own daughter. Anna cried and cried a lot. She promised her mom she would never do it again, that she would obey her in everything she asked, but even so, the mother kept hurting her. This caught the attention of the neighbors, but since it was the first time it happened, they did nothing. After a while, Anna's mother stopped, and Anna was very sad because it was the first time her mother had treated her in such a harsh way that it left marks all over her body. Poor Anna, guys. Days passed and Anna's mother would punish Anna for anything. Not as hard as the first time, but she would always give her a slap for anything. Anna's mother took it out on her defenseless daughter, causing her daughter Anna to start developing emotional trauma since she was punished for everything. What a shame, people. Anna started having problems at school because of everything that was happening at home. Her grades dropped, and they called her mom to see what was happening with Anna because she had always been a good student. The mom went to the school and was very disappointed in Anna. Anna's mom thought all the guilt lay with that iPad where Anna spent all day playing. So, once she got home, she hid the iPad from Anna. Anna started to cry because she could no longer play Roblox. Now she spent her time at home sad, thinking about why life became so ugly. A week later, Anna overheard a conversation from her mother. She was talking on the phone with someone and was telling them the price of the iPad, and they were reaching an agreement to sell it. Poor Anna listened to this in silence and started to cry. She didn't want them to sell her iPad, the only good thing she had left, since her dad abandoned her and her mom had changed a lot. So, Anna was formulating a plan so they wouldn't sell the iPad, and her plan was to take it and hide it before they sold it. So, she carried out her plan. People, I think this is going to turn out very badly. The day of the sale was a Saturday. Anna was already prepared. It was 2 in the afternoon, and the sale was going to take place at 3 in the afternoon. A guy was going to see the iPad at Anna's house, and the sale was going to be made there. Everything was ready. Anna's mother had already taken the iPad out from where she had it hidden and had left it on the table. Anna was observing everything that was happening, and Anna's mother didn't realize it. She thought her daughter Anna was asleep because at 1 in the afternoon she went to see her in her room and she was completely asleep. But in reality, Anna was pretending to be asleep. It was already 2:30 in the afternoon, 30 minutes left for the sale, so it was the moment. Anna saw the iPad on the table and also observed that her mother was in the room lying down. Then she did it. She grabbed the iPad and immediately went to hide it in her room. Then, Anna opened the door of her house and screamed very loudly, asking for help.
Anna's mother came running out of the room and asked her daughter what happened. Anna replied that a man entered the house, saw the iPad, and took it. Anna's mother couldn't believe it, that the guy she was talking to had robbed her. Anna's mother asked Anna if she was okay, if that man hadn't done anything to her. And Anna replied that she was fine and that nothing had happened to her. The mom tried to call the guy she was making the sale with, but coincidentally, he didn't answer. Anna's mother was very angry about what had happened. She already had a plan for what she was going to do with the money the iPad was going to give her. This turned out very well for Anna, but later it will have grave consequences. Days passed and everything was fairly normal. Anna's lie had worked for her. She only played on the iPad when her mom was working and when she was asleep at home. But this didn't last long for her, as Anna's mother always saw her daughter with dark circles under her eyes. That meant she wasn't sleeping well. So, one day at 9 at night, the mom decided to pretend to be asleep, to later go to Anna's room to see what she was doing. Just out of pure curiosity, Anna's mother was walking to her daughter's room. Laughter could be heard, and when she entered, she saw something she didn't expect at all from her daughter. She was with her iPad playing that game she always played, Roblox. Anna's mother was very furious, frustrated, and disappointed in her own daughter. She had never lied to her, and now she does it for a simple game? Anna saw her mother and got scared, because she already knew what was coming. Anna's mother walked toward Anna, took the iPad from her, and smashed it against the floor. And now it was Anna's turn. Anna's mother started hurting her very badly, and Anna started screaming like never before because her mother was going too far. Anna cried and cried. The neighbors heard the terrifying screams from a girl and decided to call the police immediately. The police arrived at the house 15 minutes later. They knocked on the door, and since no one opened, they knocked it down. They went up the stairs and checked the rooms until they found someone. And it was 2 people. A lady between 30 and 40 years old, and a girl between 7 and 10 years old. It was Anna and her mother. The lady had her hands covered in red stains and was crying. And the girl had injuries on her head and on parts of her body, and she was unconscious. The police immediately arrested the lady and took the girl to the hospital. After a few days, the girl woke up and told the police what happened. They were able to contact her father and made him responsible for taking care of his daughter, and they placed Anna's mom in prison for what she did to her daughter. Anna tells us this story because she is very sad that her mom is in prison, and that living with her father isn't the best thing in the world. She misses her mother. Anna says that if she hadn't grabbed the iPad that day, none of this would have happened. People. Honestly, this case is quite dark. People, poor Anna. She must have suffered a lot, honestly. And well guys, supposedly this is the profile of Anna, the supposed Roblox player whose mother almost seriously harmed her. But well guys, she has 544 followers. She is following 12 people. She also started in Roblox in 2014. Well guys, she also has a game called Anna Mimi's Place, which has 922 visits. I tried to play the game to see if it tells more of her story, but it is not available. Since I can't enter, I can't see if there is anything hidden or any scary secrets left behind. It seems the game is gone now. The stories of Anna offer a powerful, unique lesson. Your digital world should be a place to play, not a place to hide or a prize to be won at any cost. For Anna, her iPad was her only escape from a broken home. But by choosing to hide and lie to protect a device, she lost the very safety she was trying to find. It teaches us that we cannot solve real-world pain with digital distractions.
What do you think? Were these stories real or just legends? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Roblox mysteries. Stay safe out there!